Okay, interesting subject today. And that is, today is the first day of the rest of your life. Now, you can't go back and change what has happened in the past, but you certainly can stop those things from happening again that is not of a good nature toward God. James gives them, in the book of James, the Bible gives a little bit of instructions for that. And I'm calling this lesson today a fork in the road. Now, spiritually speaking, you can step on this fork and let it bang you in the forehead. You can step on this fork and stick it in your foot. Or you can use this fork for directions, whichever the case may be. A fork in the road, meaning two different directions. And here's the counsel James gives. James chapter 4. It says, "From where comes wars and fightings among you? Come they not hence or hear even of your lust that war in your members?" The cardinal nature that we fight against. It says, you lust and have not, you kill and desire to have and cannot obtain. You fight and war, yet you have not because you ask not. You ask amiss and receive not because you ask amiss, that you may consume it upon your lust. And this gives an idea of a man who is in between two great opinions. He's trying to decide which way he wants to go in life, you know. He's trying to decide which direction he's going to take to determine the future. And it's hard to lean on faith. This is what James is expressing to these people here. It's hard to lean on faith, and James wrote a little bit about faith there too. And because faith is something that you learn to lean on. Faith is something that you obtain as you go. If you're around God enough to know that God is going to uphold you in a certain situation, that's called faith. You can go into that thing with confidence. Faith, see, in faith there is confidence. Faith doesn't give you confidence, but confidence is what gives you faith. Confidence in what you know to be truth. See, like an atheist doesn't have any faith in the Bible. He's not looking for any, for number one, you know. And everything that he believes is totally against faith. He only believes the tangible, what you can touch, what you can see. And of course he believes, most atheists believe a lot of crazy stuff. They lean on other people's opinion to get to the place where they are in the things that they believe. Like the carbonating process is an opinion of another man's opinion. That's all that it possibly can be. Because see, nobody has lived the 1,000,000 years that can testify to the fact that yes, there is that much. This was like this 1,000,000 years ago, and now it's like this. See, so it's an opinion of another man's opinion. And you choose to believe those things which you believe. Some men choose to believe things that is just not true. There are colleges out there that teach evolution and things like that. Also with the Bible, there's and paleontology, and that type of evolution then teaches that the world is billions of years old, and of course Christian colleges teach the world is 6,000 years old. Well, they all can't be right, you know. How long are you going to be between two opinions? And how long is it going to... See, if you never make up your mind, if you never have an opinion, then your life is going somewhere. See, an atheist's life is going somewhere. He's going as hard as he can go in the wrong direction, you see. But a Christian has structure. This is what I'm getting to. If you believe what you're saying, then you have a foundation to lean on, and all that you say and all that you do will eventually lead to something tangible that you can put your hand on, and will always have a structure that you can teach and guide each other and guide other people with. I just moved into this house here and kind of getting used to this being home. It's kind of starting to be like home, and and this is my third house that I have lived in, and this house is becoming I'm beginning to trust it, you know. When I first moved in here, man, I didn't trust nothing. I saw that it looked like it was built well, but that doesn't mean anything. Like right now, I'm trying to figure out exactly how much insulation I have in the walls of this house. Could it be an R13, where is like the cheapest that you can get, or is it something heavier that's going to actually hold out the cold in the wintertime? But now, see, I'll let you know next spring for sure whether it's trustworthy or not. And see, that's kind of how we learn to trust God and the faith that causes us to make these decisions in our life that excuse me, that we can have a good direction and have structure and cause others to follow as well, to glorify God. The Bible says a fool has said in his heart there is no God. Well, and the reason it calls him a fool is because he's never looked. If you go out, I'm not talking about go outside and look up in the sky and see if you can see God or not, and come back to the house and say, well, there is no God. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying look within your heart. Look at the tangible things that you have, that you can put your hand on, that could not be, obviously, unless God has put those things there. What are they? Well, go and find them. You have the ability within you. God has put within every man faith. That's what the Bible says. Every man has this ability to find that direction in his life that he can find God with. Every man, every child, every woman has the ability to find God if they would just look for Him. Not look to prove He isn't, but look to see if He is. And you'll be surprised how much evidence there is out there. Then you'll be able to find the right way to go in that fork in the road that you come to. Okay? Alright, God bless. Thank you again for joining me. And we'll see you again tomorrow with another great subject right here on Cross in the Middle Ministry. God bless.